Going into this, I was unsure of what it would be like, but after seeing it, I will say that The Raven is fun and enjoyable, but yet nothing too special. The film depicts the last days of writer Edgar Allan Poe's life, although albeit a very fictional last few days. Poe is at a low point. He is broke, he is drunk, and no one is recognising his work. He is in love with a girl called Emily, but her father stands between them and has a strong dislike for Poe. Meanwhile, the police are investigating the murder of a mother and child inside a locked room. The detective on the scene is Detective Fields, who notices a strong similarity to the murder in one of Poe's stories. He brings Poe in for questioning and does not believe that he did it, but that someone who was inspired by his dark stories was. There is then a second murder, this time based on the story of the Pit and the Pendulum. Those who are aware of the story can imagine it was a pretty gory murder. The killer then kidnaps Emily, which causes Poe to become more personally invested with trying to find this person. So that's the basic idea of this film. As said within the film, he has gone from being an author to becoming a character in his own story. Being a fan of Poe and his legacy over the horror genre, most notably the Italian giallo films, I found it quite enjoyable spotting some of the stories that were depicted. I'm not really sure how accurate John Cusack's portrayal of Poe is, however, who could even tell what the real Poe was like? And anyway, this film is really not meant to be a serious biopic or anything. It's just supposed to be a bit of fun. There are a few points where it slows way down and you're just like, get to the point. The film has a pretty good look to it, but they kind of overuse the image of ravens. I know it's called The Raven, but it's like there's a raven here and there's a raven there. It's just way too overdone. So don't go in expecting too much, just go in expecting to have a bit of fun. Thanks for listening.